YouTube, did you miss me? Because I missed you. Celestial Soul Sister 813 at your service, and glad to be back with you again. It has been some time. I just did a reading before this, and I was saying summer vacation, just vacation. A week is too long. You feel lost in the sauce, and I am truly, truly glad to be back with you guys on this channel again. My subscribers, thank you so much for hanging in there with me, supporting me. The numbers slowly come up, but the point is they come up. So I'm all for that. Hope everybody had a good weekend, getting ready for the week. Today, I did pull a few cards, and I'm dealing with a deck. It's from Ace of Fire Tarot by Infamous Lady D. And they're basically, I hope that you guys can see this. They're like, it's feminine. They're dealing with feminine power, feminine issues. It's called Glamour, a Glamour deck. But it has so many things, suggestions. So we're going to work with that today. I pulled 3 cards already from it. But before we get started, how about if we give a little bit of prayer? We need that protection. Holy Spirit, I ask that you protect my light, collective that is with me. Any negative energy, please return to sender. All evil eyes, please blind. Let's see the truth in a lie of seas. Also, the light in the dark. Thank you. And we're going to get started. So, again, cards I'm dealing with, Ace of Fire Tarot, and by Infamous Lady D. I found her on Estes. These cards are the craftsmanship. She put a lot of work into them, a lot of work. And I think I showed them to you, but let's just get started so we can see how they work. So first I pulled was, this is what the front looks like. And that's the back there. I see unemployment in someone's near future because the same cycle keeps repeating. Now, this is really wild because the reading before this was about someone who was afraid to take a leap of faith into a new career or a new job. It was actually making them sad that they had to make this choice. But that's familiarity, and you being at a job for so many years, the people become your family. That job is almost like your second home. It could make you sad. So again, I see unemployment in someone's near future because the same cycle keeps repeating. You keep picking the wrong jobs. Second card, and that's what it looks like. Okay, that's the front of it. There we go. They are wondering why they keep losing their job. I promise you I didn't pick these out. These flipped out. These are really wonderful cards. They give a sense of direction and clarification. It's awesome. Third card, they really wish that they could have the opportunities that you always get. Okay. So we got someone in the collective, okay, out there doing their thing. And it's someone around you who isn't as lucky as you. Let's just say that. They keep underestimating you're unpredictable. Okay, well, first of all, they can keep underestimating you because they're not you. Okay, so let's just stop that right there. You can be very unpredictable, and that's a beautiful thing, but they can keep underestimating you because they're not you, collective. Let's start there. Okay, the second card that came out with it, they've been excessively using spells and dark magic on you and your loved ones. That's dirty. I mean, come on, not only do you want my essence, you want my flow, you want my skills. Come on now. The reason you keep losing your job is because you keep trying to do me. You keep trying to work that job like I work it. You can't do it. That's what the collective should be saying. They can't work that job the way you work it. That's why they keep losing it, and they're wondering why. Do your own thing. Stop trying to be like the collective. So, we see what we got here, right? This is dealing with somebody's employment. They've got a hater that is with them, around them. I'm going to use some Kipperish, and I'm using, shout out to Intuitive Kev. Also, I find him on SD as well. And this is the extended deck. I've got about over 100 cards in here, which is good. Typically, I work with 2 decks. This might be maybe a deck and a half, maybe. But it gives you variety, and it's going to help us to clarify who this hater is. So, again, thank you, Intuitive Kev. Awesome shipping. Soon as he sends you word that they're coming. Also, and I'm giving all these shout outs, but your cards, they're your tools, and they help you on your job. Sassy Lux 3333. She is awesome, and her cards are great, and hopefully I get to her deck today, but if I don't, check her out on Estes. She is a very down-to-earth business owner. She's about her business. When she tells you that those cards are coming, just like Intuitive Kev, they're there. She follows it up with excellent customer service. The people that I just spoke about, they've been very good with customer service and giving you quality things. Okay, so enough about giving you shopping tips. Let's see what we can find out about this person. Okay. So they're pretty new. So I had a few that flew out here, so I definitely had to keep going until I got us about 1 or 2. So the first one that came out was Narcissist. I hope you guys can see that. Narcissist. 2 came out, or another one came out with this, and it was the Lover. Okay, Lover, we know that is dealing with Air Gemini. Let me get one more before I tell you what I think, okay? Woo! Hello, collective. Okay, so if someone in the collective has a partner, it could be platonic, it could be romantic, but they are a narcissist. They think they are never wrong. They're the smartest person in the room, and they know everything. No wonder unemployment is in someone's near future, because they keep repeating the same cycle, because your lover thinks they know everything and they don't. That's why they're wondering why they keep losing their job. You don't listen to the collective. This is pretty awesome. Okay, let's keep going, y'all. Why they don't want to listen? It can all be so simple, but you rather make it hard, huh? Well, there we go. Okay. So I've got the Emperor that came out, and that's, we're looking at Aries. And this could be a mature male figure. That could be your person. On the card, we have masculine, stability, authority, king, emperor, and they have energy. Well, that's not bad things for this person. So why not do you, boo? Why you got to keep biting off your partner? It's something when people covet other people's things. What God has for you, God's source has for you, is for you. It's not for someone else, and it's not for you to covet what someone else has because you think that should be for you. So with that being said, they may think that the luck that you have, that they should have it too. That's not necessarily so. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Binding, finances, spiritual, love, energetic. So we've got someone who is trying to bind you so that they can have more control over you. And here you are, beta, helpful, friendly, non-confrontational, you're reliable, salt of the earth, right? And somebody just wants to destiny swap with you. And it happens to be somebody that you lay next to. All right. So I got children, creation, and investment. That's what it looks upright. It came in reverse. Okay. So this is something that they've been promising you. Once that they are up and running and things get better, that, you know, you're going to have the life that you guys always dreamed of. That's in reverse. Don't believe that. And I got fortune, and that's what it looks when it's upright, but it's in reverse. So in reverse, their money is bad. No abundance, no long money. It's you that actually, that's why they keep looking at you. Look at it. We talked about binding. That's the devil. Devil upright, diabolical bondage. Okay, we already know that they want to they got you locked down, but they definitely, and what did we hear in here about black magic? Some spells. Did we not see that? Yeah, they've been excessively using spells and dark magic on you and your loved ones. There's your confirmation, and I swear I cannot make this up, but I'm going to let you know something on this. Black magic. That's a totally different deck. Again, this is from my Kipperish deck. What this is basically saying, it's candle magic, and that's just really basically letting you know that you need to protect yourself. Like I say to you guys, protect your neck. Because it definitely, somebody is out here putting some bad mouth on someone out here in the collective. Okay. Okay. So for this one, dirt, digging, invasive, nosy, you're trying to put dirt on that person's, they're trying to put dirt on the collective's name. So this is a partner that just, they're dirty. And they're trying to do you dirty, but they're doing it behind your back and they're side-eyeing it. It's not something you can see head on, okay? But this came out, deity. And if any of you do deal with any deities, source, however you know, whoever it is that you pray to, or you take anything that is bothering you too, handle this with source. Take it in prayer. The reason that I say that, just one second. Holy Spirit, more for the collective. Okay. I got a few that came out here. These are pretty new, so they stick together. Your person, a Capricorn. Okay. December 23rd through the 20th. Okay. Corruption. Corruption, bribe, coerce. Trying to coerce you out of your money, coerce you out of your skills. See that there? Pretentious. Superficial. You like to brag. Everything's very much surface. In the collective, for whoever this is for, and if this definitely is your lover, or does not have to be romantic, lover's card, it could be a partnership, it could be a friendship, a relationship, but a relationship where someone is always looking at, well, look, how did she end up with a hater? Think about the haters around you. How about that? Let's just think about the haters, y'all, and you'll know who it is. Okay, so we talked about a Capricorn, right? And we could also be dealing with an Aquarius, okay, January 21st to February 19th, if those days mean anything. Okay. Let me see what else I can get here. More for the collective. I will tell you this with this Aquarius. unemotional and detached. Unemotional and detached. Okay. That was too many cards there, you guys. The person that we're speaking of, and I know that I got Capricorn out here, and maybe collective, someone in the collective is a Capricorn, but I am going to take the Aquarius for the narcissist. The reason that I am going to take the Aquarius as the sign for the narcissist, unemotional and detached. No emotion. And they're detached. They're not even locked in and invested to anything you're doing. The second card that came out with that is a union, and they want you to think. They want you to think that there's some type of a union, but let's see what type of union we're talking about. More for the collective. Whatever the union is, there's a warning on it. There's a warning. And whoever you're dealing with, they love rituals and spells. They love them some black magic. You definitely, no, look, you need that. You need a protection candle, protection ritual, protection spell. If this is hitting anybody and you feel something behind this, all my information is always in the description box. If you need some protection, come see me. Holla at your girl. Email address is in the description box. Be more than happy to help you. You need a reading to go in depth on this, and we can do this too. But there's somebody that's doing magic on someone in the collective. They're trying to cause some type of sickness, infection, disease. Why? So I can lose my job, so I can be in the same predicament that you are in. If we both don't have jobs, how are we going to live? Who going to have the money? Okay? And not only are they a narcissist, and they're also wanting what you have, coveting your things. Look, they're unhinged. You're dealing with somebody that is unhinged. That's why they want what you have. They want what you want. And with all that black magic that they're doing and all these spells, of course the intent is to hurt and harm. It's to hurt and harm. Let's see what else we can get out of this. All right. I'm going to take those. These cards are truly hard. Okay. Heavenly being, celestial being, and celestial soul sister 813 would know something about it. I knew that there was something more to you, collective. I knew that there was more facets to you. That's the only reason somebody could be locked on you and trying to imprint on you. They're trying to actually pick your blueprint up. They want to be you, right? Well, here's the thing with this. You can't be me if you can't see me. And this person really can't see you and what you're about, because if they did, they'd stop putting all this black magic and these spells on you. You're not of this world. You are a celestial being, okay? Maybe we're dealing with an earth angel here. I'm not sure what we're dealing with, but you're not the ordinary. You're a different kind of breed when it comes to this here, meaning this earth. You're out in the stratosphere and that person doesn't know who they're playing with, and they need to stop it. Again, I'm going to say this because we're not going to go any further. What more do I have to say other than you need protection? Last card was the author of this deck, who is Intuitive Kev, and that basically when you see him, it represents your intuition. Okay, and on this card it has peace, harmony, and calm. You need all three of those things, but please use your intuition. You need it with this person here. I don't know what their actual mission is. I know it doesn't mean you any well, okay? Angel message is gratitude. I am grateful for many things in my life that bring me joy and comfort. The angels want you to remember, if you just pause, and think for a moment, you might just recognize that You have so much to be thankful for no matter how small these positive things might seem. You got a lot to be thankful for. That's why your narcissist, your lover, that's why they're coming at you so hard. They know how plentiful and abundant you are, and that was in this message. YouTube, love you guys, appreciate your support. I hope someone got something out of this. We're all on different timelines. This could be somebody's future, present, it could have been yesterday. Take what you will and leave what you don't. Please like, subscribe, and share. Subscribe. Please hit that notification bell so that you'll know when these videos do drop. Share me with friends, family, co-workers, and your neighbors. Always a joy and a pleasure spending time with you guys, and I will see you soon.